Good evening, guys. It's 4:13 p.m. Today is Friday, and we have a trend up day, right? It's OPEX day. So ups. Okay, so I messed it up. Hold on. Okay, so I was like in a writing mode. So okay, so let me open it. So trend up day, OPEX day, right? And that is what happens on OPEX day. Usually, out of like 100, 80% of the time, this is what happens on OPEX day. So remember that thing, okay? Make a note of it. Now, so today I said I'm most likely not. I'm not going to trade today. Most likely, as long as price is staying within overnight range, right? And if it goes out of that range, then I will wait for the setup either with the flow or against it. Both sides are active, right? So mark my words here. I said both sides are active due to ES and NQ Dow into support, exhausted straight there, and due to Wednesday's strong down move, right? They're exhausted. I am open for both sides today if opportunity presents itself outside Globex range, right? So at least from here, you know, within Globex range, trouble. Outside Globex range, you can get a nice trade, right? Now, in Discord, what we discuss is if you want to trade within Globex range, you have to keep an eye on all the indexes and the key levels, and then you can trade within Globex range for a startup, you know, for a head start, right? So Dow also reached an important support as highlighted in Discord, right? And that support was today's low in Dow, you know, so or close to it, I would say. Now I also highlighted couple of areas here. See that this became the low of the day. This became the first resistance key where I was targeting this level as a target for my longs. And then once this is taken out, you can see there was a pullback right into this area from the top, and this area around 2 o'clock or whatever, 1:30, it started the move that ended up around 700 plus in NQ. This was the level, and this was the level, right? Yes, same thing, 43.46 first acted as a resistance, but anyway we are not going to short there as we discussed in Discord. But this was a first target or good target to call it a day off, both of this level. And then I said in Discord, OPEX, if this thing goes, price goes above this and holds this as a support and this area, then it can run off 100 to 200 point in NQ, which is like 600 to 700 in NQ, and ES will go to 73, and if it takes out that or 82, it will go towards 96 4000, and those were the afternoon moves, you know, like late noon. And look at this, became the low of the day, right? So areas are very important, right? And dream number 427 408, right? So now let's look into this, right? Now look at this, the beauty of this. You can see in the pre-market, right? So I'll start with NQ first, right? Now this 388 or 89 or 390 level in my pre-market notes, right? But in Discord it was like given 383 to 390, 89 as a zone, you know. So you have to read the price here, what it is doing, you know. So I know this price buyers were holding since day before yesterday, not even yesterday, day before. And then you can see it sliced through here in the pre-market around maybe during the London time, right? Look at this, slice through it, up, again down, right? Again down, but then what happened? Again up, holding, 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 holding. So it's a failed breakdown of this good level, major level, you know, this is a good level. Same thing was going on in Dow Jones. ES, same thing, 14 to 18, good level, and you can see it, or 11 to 14, I changed it now. You can see it here. One time, second time, same as NQ, and then started holding it above, right? Then you can see the rally was initiated. It took out this high and everything else, correct? Same thing in ES, but it did not take out this high. So that was a pending business for ES to reach after open. So once it, and then after open, not open but here again it tried it here. See, it went close to it, but it came down right of the open. See, that was a trap right there. You know, it is why the hell it is not going there, right? NQ was already there couple of times above this high, right? Globex high. So ES fell short here, right? Like by 2 points or 1 point, whatever. Then it like straight down right of the open, right? So we said watch this area. No longs here, but we are going to watch because it's a OPEX day, right? We can't take a risk. So we watched it here, you know, right of the open. This area it came down right here, and then even dream number it tried to hold it but poke below it to 389, and then here at 383 or so, you see exactly 383, it bounced. If sellers were legit here, right, indeed if they wanted to take it down, let's say assume this is open drive is good in ES and NQ, right? So let me see, you have to think logically sometimes. So open drive down, right? Open drives are usually strong. If they are valid open drive, you would not see price going back up like this. First of all, it will like come back here, little bit chop, and boom, down. But you can see it in a first test, even right here, it did not even go down past this key level. This is the key information right there and there, you know. And then what happened? It bounced, right, and sliced through this dream number, right? So but in like lower time frame, 1 minute, you know, I was seeing some chopping around in this area, right? So that's where I said watch 396 and 408 and 427, you know. 436 here, that was a pre-market level I gave, you know, in Discord, that to watch. And there was a short setup there also which I took it, right? But I built out earlier here. On the way up, 436 is important, you know. And then here you can see the again 436 started the down move, right? So now I know 436 is important. If it price goes above, again it is going to go higher, and that is the confirmation, right? So when price came down, I was watching this 389 because that is a good level compared to 436. 436 is intraday level. So if 436 wants to become a good level, then it has to slice through this 383, 389, 364, all these things in like one go. It couldn't happen. It didn't happen, right? So that was the sign that now looks like it ES wants to go here, or at least here. So then I said 396, that's where I took a long, you know. I didn't take a long here. ES I did not touch it because ES I didn't like it, you know. ES moves slowly, but I said ES goes about 2022, then yes, buyers are trying to take it here or even here, you know. And then I saw ES holding 2022 here. It went above it, holding it, holding it, holding it, and NQ was moving higher and higher, right? It went past above 436. That was my another long. Another long I took it at 408. So 396, 408, 436. These were my three longs. I was holding it, right? And then 467 I built out. You know, Friday I don't trade a lot, you know. So it was good enough point for me, you know. But at this point I know it's a OPEX day, anything can happen, but so far buyers are in control, right? I wanted to see ES taking out this area or at least reach. So here ES was struggling, NQ was moving higher and higher, right? And Dow was also struggling. So that's why I didn't trade ES and Dow today. Dow I traded later on, you know, right in the morning. And then ES touched this level, right? And then what happened? Then I said 34 at that time when it was here. I said ES has to hold 34 and 1040, right? So 1040 is this. So I said NQ needs to hold 467 or 454, and both of them held those levels. Here also, that was your long if you wanted to take the longs, you know, because it's a do or die level at that point. So whenever I say in Discord something like this needs to hold it, you have to watch it, right? So the moment price comes there, it holds it, try to go higher, you can go long right here. Same thing here, right? Now you target this, you know, because that is what I said, 510 to 20, that is the area that they are targeting, these buyers. And ES 43, 45, so that's where you take profit. Now the key is, if it stays above it, that will be a new leg up back to this blue line. That was the final target, that I was looking for. And at that time ES may go to 30 and 73. That is what I said, 73 is the target, along with 600 in NQ. Okay, so now look at the beauty of these levels also. Key area to watch, right? This is the key area, this is the preferred sellers area, this is the preferred buyers area, right? Sellers area were not there to short, because now we are seeing buying going on, right? Now look at the timing also. So NQ came to preferred sellers area around 11:10 to 20, and look at this, ES came to key area, right? So like 43 is tagged with 510. You have to watch it in sync, right? Then NQ sliced through it. So now I know this area becomes support, key support. ES also sliced through it, right? And then so this area became key support. ES went to what? Preferred sellers area around 11:45. NQ went to right here at 541 area, right? So now both are resistance, correct? So both ES, because of ES rejected, this was CPI low, old CPI low, which was taken out and price went down, price pulled back here, right? And now look at this, it is holding above this area, and that is what I said in Discord. If this area holds it, it will go to 73, this will go to 600, right? Now you look at this here, like this, see that here, this was yesterday's high, right? And then it came down right here, and ES also came down here, right? So now this is the decision time, do or die. If it holds it, I put a statement in Discord. If this same thing holds it here and ES takes out 39.50, it will go to 73. If NQ holds it here and take out, I think 534 or something I said, if it takes out that, it will go higher, to 600. And that's your final target, should be. And then after that, OPEX will take over, whether it's going to run towards 700 or ES goes toward above 73, it will go chase 96. And now you can see it here. See? Close to 700, right? And then look at this. Actually, it went past it, right here. Right? That was also level, right? I didn't draw this line today, it was there, given it to the members in the pre-market. Look at ES, close to it, right? And then here also you can see it. People even bought it at 67. That was the area we discussed, I think, yesterday. And that's pretty much it. So here there is a different arrow, because you don't know, do or die situation, whether it's going to go down or up, right? So you wait, that's why it's different arrow. But then once it move past the way, that's where you go long. That's where you go long, target this, right? And that's pretty much it, and that was also first hour low, first hour high also. See that here, right there. This is first hour high, and that was yesterday's high area too, right? So it held it basically, and then this is where it trapped all this morning, this sellers here, right here, and then boom. So that's pretty much it for today. It was a good day today. And then it's all about higher time frame support. That's why it bounced from it. And now, what do you want to see going into Monday and Sunday overnight? This is the area. As long as it holds above it, buyers are there intraday. Below it, sellers may come back. This is the key area. Above it, buyers are there. Below, sellers may come back. So, but this is the view as of now. Intraday anything can change, right? So we have to wait till Sunday overnight, and then I will write something in the pre-market notes for Mondays and Tuesdays direction. That'll be all for today.